Here's the scene from inside the tent this morning. It's 27 degrees out. There was a freeze warning last night. So I bundled down and protected all my gear. Got ready in a couple of different iterations this morning. Got back in my quilt to stay warm all the way after having breakfast. But it's twilight and I'm getting ready to get started here. So only about 10 miles today into Medora, and stay in a hotel tonight and kind of get resupplied and get ready to go out again tomorrow for 4 more days on the Maah Daah Hey Trail. Well, I had a nice little campsite last night. Sun's coming up. And down there you probably hear an oil well. I camped next to an oil well. It was either going to be white noise or it was going to be troublesome for sleeping, but it turned out to be pretty nice. I actually slept great, and heading into Medora this morning. Off we go. Just briefly pausing for a wow sunrise moment. Wow, 43. This is a wow 360 degrees moment. Going up the ridge. And down below. I believe that's an elk herd. Definitely one of those mornings where things are icing up. This bench is the perfect tent drying spot. In the sun, little breeze. I'm just hanging out here for a little while. And you got the golf course in the background, which is nice to look at. And the views out here. Up on a butte. Almost to Sully Creek campsite. I think I have 2 to 4 miles after that. I'm just roughly guesstimating. This is turning into a full-on yard sale now. Basically drying everything out before I get down there. Thanks to the people who donated this bench. It was a great spot for a break. Sully Creek campground down there. We go by there in a little bit. So I had a chance to do the southern portion up to Medora. And next up, the rest of it. All right, down we go. I brought sandals for crossing that little Missouri. I'm not sure I'm really gonna need them. We'll eyeball it. I see this spot on the left looks sweet. But crossing here, heading over there. Okay, first crossing of the Little Missouri in the books. More to come. Might have to wear my sandals just to wear them at some point. I've enjoyed them in camp. Back into the hills one last time before we circle back towards Medora. Transition into full sun mode. All right, if you look back, it may be hard to see in the sun, but the Little Missouri's down there. There's a bluff just above it. That's the bluff I was drying my stuff on earlier. And of course, I've made my way along the river and up here into the hills. Spectacular view spot. This is the split off for Buffalo Gap, where a lot of the bicyclists go Buffalo Gap. And I'm staying on the Maah Daah Hey Trail 7001. And tomorrow I'll be going to Wanagan Camp. The mileage is going to be a little lower than I expected even, so that's pretty cool. Every now and again you just get it wrong. And I passed Sully Creek this morning with about 3/4 of a liter of water. Thinking, oh, I got enough water. I was thinking this yesterday when I picked up the 3 liters to make it through to Medora. And what I should have done is picked up at least a 1/2 liter at Sully Creek. So I'm down to 1/3 of a liter. Looks like a few miles to go yet. So I'll be fine. It's not an emergency. But definitely misjudged that one. Happens on occasion. Little tip on the gates, something I've observed. There's a spring on one side of each one, and you always open it on the opposite side. There's the interchange for Medora down there. Looking forward to dropping down there and checking into the hotel and doing some chores, laundry and whatnot, getting some food, resorting some stuff. A little Missouri once again. Coming back into Medora. All right, just came into town here and staying at the Rough Riders Hotel. When I get home, my lateral quickness and mobility is going to be vastly enhanced from sidestepping cow patties.